Good morning, students. So today we will discuss about one of the important chapter of your syllabus, which is the Dear Pen Pal. So in this chapter, I will give you the summary of the whole chapter, a kind of a brief gist. So there are some characters in this story. The characters are the first is Dear Pen Pal. Pen Pal is no one but is a stranger. When we talk about another person, so he is an alien from another planet. The name of the planet is Origo. This story is somewhat different and is written in a humorous tone. So we'll discuss about how that alien befooled Panpal, and in a nutshell, in fact, he was himself trapped in his own case. So let us move forward with this story. See, this chapter has been written in the form of letters, and letters are given here from another person, that is an alien from the planet Origo. Now, so what he does, he sends the letters to Penpal, who is in the. So this alien tries to trap dear Penpal, who is a bedridden patient. So how he does, he writes letters to Penpal, who is living on the earth. By writing the letters to him, he wants Penpal to give the response of the letters to him so that he has a system in his planet so that he could interchange the bodies of the two. So, how he operates on this venture, we'll discuss in detail. So, students, this alien is a prisoner. He is living in prison for more than 30 years, and more 30 years are to be spent by him in the same prison. You want to know, sir, how this alien went into prison, what crime he committed so that he was imprisoned. The crime which he did was he was testing some experiments on his body that proved to be fatal for the rest of the public. So these experiments led him to the way of a prison. The public complained about him that he is doing something which is not good for the people. Then he was put behind the bars. To get rid of this prison, he established a kind of system that was able to interchange the bodies of the two. He was finding a person in whose body he can enter, and that person can enter in his body. The planet in which he is living is having a temperature of 250 degrees Celsius. So here the temperature here the temperature is 250 degrees Celsius, which is not fit for the people of the earth. So what he does, he eventually writes the letters to Pen Pal, asking him to give the response of each letter. Pen Pal writes the letters to him, and in the letters he mentions what is the in the letter he mentions what is his intention of writing letters to him. So he gradually opens the secret that he is a prisoner. He has been living in the prison for more than 30 years, and still 30 years are to be spent by him. Then, in the next letter, what he says that there is a cold chamber. This chamber is for sending and receiving messages. Now, we have completed that he is living in a planet that is having a temperature of 250 degrees Celsius. Moving forward to the next chapter, next page. Here, here we will look at how the alien asks Penpal to give a complete photograph. He sends a chemical plate. That plate captures the photo of Penpal, and by having this photo, he puts that photo in his machine. That machine eventually changes both of their bodies. Here, alien would be feeling so glad that he has been changed to a human body. But eventually, he has found that he interchanged the body with a patient who has been paralyzed and will remain paralyzed until his death. So, and Penpal, on the other hand, went to that island, went in the body of that alien who was not sick, who was a healthy, charm people in but spending his life in the jail. I think it is rather good for Penpal to spend a life free from sickness, but this has proved to be a bane, a curse for the life of that alien, and the alien is rest with the whole life as a paralyzed one. So this way, both of them have interchanged letters and has come to an end where both of them are having their own lives. So, students, this is all about this gist, the synopsis, and a brief summary of the chapter. I hope you understood it. So, we'll meet you in the next video if it is possible. Till then, bye bye, students.